Is hypnosis the best option for you? Because let's be honest, you have plenty of options to choose from. When you're working with the mind, you can work with anything from psychoanalysis through to some other things like crystal healing, astrology, like whatever floats your boat. So, with all that in mind, is hypnosis the best option for you? Well, in my biased opinion, it is. And there are plenty of good reasons for that. First of all, it's quick. If you rewind the clock a few decades, there'd be psychologists out there who would brag about their ability to cure phobias. And they'd say that if you saw them once a week and you really unpacked all the deepest, darkest secrets of your childhood, really just exposed yourself and all of your secrets, then after about 6 months, you have a pretty good chance of resolving the phobia. Then hypnosis comes along, and I've seen people overcome phobias where they couldn't even think about what they were afraid of without passing out. I've seen people resolve those permanently in 20 minutes. It's not guaranteed, but it's highly likely that you will overcome your phobia within a single session, maybe 3 sessions. That sure is a lot faster than this maybe in 6 months nonsense. Hypnosis really is a targeted and powerful tool, so it gets results that nothing else can. Now, this also makes it really affordable, because if you're not seeing the psychoanalyst every week for 6 months, or a year, or 5 years before your problem goes away, then hypnosis becomes much more practical. It's less of a burden on your wallet, less of a burden on your time. It's also reliable. Now, I'm sure you've heard plenty of people say, and you might even be one of these people, oh, not everyone can be hypnotized. I can't be hypnotized. As if that's something to brag about. I mean, it's kind of like saying, like, I can't form trusting relationships because I'm just too strong-minded for that. It's like it's not something worth celebrating. That's not a virtue, because that is who I find the most difficult to work with. I can still work with these people, but the most difficult people to hypnotize are those who are too insecure to just let themselves go and trust someone else. They're too wrapped up in their own ego to let anyone else guide them through any sort of mental process. Or they just simply lack the imagination and self awareness that makes hypnosis so much easier. Hypnosis is also scientifically endorsed. So, unlike crystal healing, astrology, and everything in that camp, it amuses me whenever anyone asks, is hypnosis real? And it amuses me because scientists don't ask that. They don't ask, is hypnosis real? They ask, what can hypnosis do? Because there are entire volumes going back decades dedicated to the scientific analysis of hypnosis. And what is really clear is that yes, hypnosis is real. Yes, hypnosis is powerful. If you're questioning that, then you haven't even done a basic Google Scholar search on hypnosis, which makes me wonder, why not? Surely you've heard of it and you've been intrigued. It really doesn't take more than just a few minutes to at least browse the literature and see that all these scientists are going, hang on, they're all exploring what it can do. None of them are even questioning it anymore. The days of scientifically questioning whether hypnosis is real, decades passed long before I was born. It's also really powerful. Hypnosis as a tool, as I've alluded to in this video, is really powerful. If you have struggled to overcome something, whether that's a fear or you've struggled to tap into some inner resources, which you know that you have, then hypnosis might be exactly what you need. It's also easier than a lot of self-improvement methods out there. No one's insisting that you have to wake up at 5 a.m. and drink a kale smoothie and lift a bunch of weights. I mean, you can do that if that's what you want. And if you want to do that and struggle to, then hypnosis can help. But this isn't one of these sort of boot camp at dawn sort of things. If you want something that's going to work really quickly without disrupting your week, without taking heaps of willpower, then hypnosis is the perfect tool for it. Because it works with your unconscious mind, which makes it very targeted, so you get the results you need quickly and easily. And also, it's fun. I maybe every day go into a hypnotic trance for no other reason other than to simply enjoy it. Now, who would be psychoanalyzed for fun? I mean, that sounds weird, let alone like awful. But hypnosis is not only powerful, it's also something that's very pleasant to experience. It's very relaxing. And in fact, just the sheer enjoyment of it makes it worth pursuing.